Broken beyond repair. The untold stories of those who were once broken.
Hi there. I welcome you to one more episode of Broken Beyond Repair. Do you ever think or ever thought that you can be repaired, restored, that you can ever have a new life, that you can ever start afresh? Perhaps you never thought. You don't think so. Your life can change, especially because once someone or something is broken, we hear people say it is broken beyond repair. If you break a cup, a glass to pieces, everybody around you say it is over, it is beyond repair. However, there is someone that can mend back the pieces and make this broken vessel to be made new. And nobody will ever even suspect it was once broken. I want to challenge you to keep watching here on this channel, on this program, the episodes of Broken Beyond Repair. And I mean also challenge you who are broken. Broken marriage, broken family, love life, health, finances, life as a whole is broken. I am challenging you to contact us because we are going to prove today, today's episode, that is possible to be set free and start afresh to be repaired.
Do you feel broken and helpless? Join now the Broken Beyond Repair Challenge and begin to see great changes in your life. Call now at 1-888-332-4141 or text the word challenge to 1-888-312-4141.
Nobody believes in you, not even yourself. That's why I am challenging you. Call this number, text this number, take the challenge, take the shot. You are going to watch today the case of Nineveh, this lady who was broken beyond repair. She was living in prostitution, drugs. She went to prison. Her life was like that, just broken. This lady, you see, went to prison. She was doing drugs, selling drugs, drug dealer, and she also lived in prostitution. But can you please stop whatever you are doing? Yes, stay here with me. Let us watch now her story.
Have you ever told yourself today was going to be the last of many? Last day to use drugs. Last day to sell your body. Today on Broken Beyond Repair, you will hear about a woman who sold her body to survive. She was addicted to drugs. She grew up in a broken home.
I don't need you. I never needed you.
Her mother only cared about alcohol. Her father was a drug dealer and was sent to prison. At a young age, her innocence was taken from her. This led to her not caring for herself. She became promiscuous and started surrounding herself with men and drugs. For a short time of her life, using her body and drugs became her world. Until she realized something was missing in her life. Stay tuned to find out how she managed to change her story.
Do you identify yourself with her story? Or have you seen yourself on her shoes? It seems like this highlight is your life. We showed the highlight, the movie of your life. Now we are going to watch her full story because she was broken once, but her life was transformed. If you want to have the same opportunity she had, you can call this number 1-888-332-4141. You can send me a text. I received many texts from many shows, but you who are watching Broken Beyond Repair episode, when you send me the text, let me know that you are watching these episodes and tell me how broken your life has been, and I will be right there to assist you. Text number 1-888-312-4141. May the God of the Bible bless you, all of you, and I leave you now with the real story of Nineveh. She was broken once, but now her life is transformed.
My life was a mess. 21 years, I was a prostitute. It was 3 other girls. We sold our body for drugs. We made like over $1,000, $2,000 a night, from 11 at night to 7 in the morning. Okay, we always stayed nice and clean, always had hotels to go to, always did things that was wrong. Crack, cocaine, everything. I was molested. My mother was an alcoholic, and my father, he was a Muslim, and he went to jail for 14 years. And it was like a generation curse. He was a drug dealer. Of coming up, my father was a heroin addict. He was shooting drugs, selling drugs, and had people selling for him. And I ran off clubbing, hanging out, doing a little bit of everything. Just didn't care no more, you know. I was brought up in a home that was really disaster when my father left the home. It was a friend of mine that we used to hang out. We started doing drugs or whatever. Then the guys start coming over. They had money, they had drugs, they had everything. They started meeting, we was meeting each other, we was talking to each other. Some of them was pimps. They would put us out, and then at the end of the day, we went on our own for ourselves. And we was doing things in the house. Then we started doing things in the hotel. We started traveling. You know, I thought it was the world. You understand what I'm saying? Because all I was really doing is searching for love that I had needed. You know, I had children at a young age. You know, their father was hustling, you know, hustling gods in the world. Their father, one of my daughter's father, was on drugs. Also, and we used to do drugs too. I used to take care of him, you know, and then from there, it was just a mess. Like, you know, he left me, and I had a baby in the house. It was a lot of things. It was an overcrowded situation. I went away to rehab, went to programs after programs, stop, go back in the street, go back to the church. Just was up and down. Until one day, I started realizing, like, is this really worth it, you know? My life was a mess, you know? I just was walking the street. I had got out of another church, and I was just walking. I was just going there, and it wasn't really helping me. I just ran into a sister, and she gave me a flyer. And when she gave me a flyer, she said, come one day. And I said, all right, I'm gonna be there. She gave me the newspaper, and she was telling me about it and stuff like that. And then sometimes she would give me the little short flyers, and she would tell me about it. Then when I walked in there, I started liking it. I started listening to the word, you know, what the pastor was talking about. And she said, come back. And I kept coming and coming and coming and coming. And then I left from where I was at. And I said, God, I think this is the right place for me to be. And I just kept going and going and going and going. And I know one day God was going to deliver me. But after I started coming to church and stuff like that, getting delivered from it, you know, starting to realize that's not the right way to go in life, no matter what. You know, still have friends, but I was leaning off. You know what I'm saying? I would not use my body for it. You know what I'm saying? I would still get money, but I wouldn't use my body. I can get it without using my body. And then I start saying to myself, why should I do this anymore to myself and hurt myself? God start, using me, waking me up, listening to the word, listening to what the pastor's talking about. Listen, from the chain of prayer that I go to church Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I used to go 7 days a week, Sunday. I'm blessed. I know I'm an overcomer. I live around it, but just because I live around something, it don't have to make me do it. It makes me more powerful. No matter how the devil come, I'm still victorious. And I believe God. No matter what nobody say about me, I will succeed. No more prostitution, no more. Stay away from people, places, and things. I cut a lot of people off. It's not like how I used to be. Because there's people out there hurting. That's why is anybody out here listening to this broadcast, God will provide. God is a healer. Because if he healed me, he can heal y'all too. This ministry, God is really moving in the ministry.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel and don't miss any of the Broken Beyond Repair episodes. Showdown of Faith.